My name is Skander Spies, and I'm an energy analyst with GluMac.
My name is Aaron Bergman, and I'm a mechanical engineer and energy analyst for GluMac.
GluMac was founded in 1971, and we focus on mechanical, electrical, and plumbing design for commercial buildings.
Our primary focus is sustainable design and MEP design, but we have a very strong energy modeling department and commissioning and retro-commissioning department.
In light of the challenging economic times that we've been in lately, we've seen Revit MEP talking about that collaboration efficiency and the design efficiency. More than ever, people want more sustainable buildings. They want their operating costs for their buildings to go down. And in order to be able to do that, we have to provide more iterations. More iterations usually means more time, so we've been making our process more efficient. Revit MEP has been aiding us in our sustainable design practices by incorporating a really wide variety of tools, and it's also been able to allow us to be more flexible with what we're able to include in a model, what we're able to include in a design, coordinating between mechanical and electrical and plumbing designers and lighting designers, the energy modelers, and just really increasing the way that people are able to share information. On the modeling side, we're able to build more accurate models, and that's probably the biggest thing that affects the sustainability of design, is when we can actually analyze things on a deeper level. Revit MEP has helped us with the process of getting through LEED submissions, mostly by just enabling us to build a visually more accurate model, because in the LEED review, they often don't have access to the same level of information that we do about a given building. Autodesk has offered a really great suite of support tools, such as Ecotect and Green Building Studio services, and they've been a great, complete package.
Our driving force with adopting BIM and specifically Revit MEP, it actually helps us communicate better with architects and developers and structural engineers. The biggest ways BIM impacts sustainable design and analysis: it allows you to explore more options quicker. Additionally, it allows you to communicate your ideas better, so it takes less time to kind of get other people on board. And then also, where you're able to reduce the errors, those errors cause problems in the design, specifically on the energy side. Our clients are saying we have to use it. Some of the big architectural firms are demanding that we jump on board. Another tool that's really useful is Navisworks. You can bring in pretty much any BIM model into the same model and do clash detection. So Revit MEP allows us to be more innovative, essentially by allowing us to do more what-ifs and to be able to respond to changes quicker. So we can experiment more readily with different types of mechanical systems, looking at underfloor air or natural ventilation, whereas before we wouldn't have the time to be able to be that thorough and experiment.
The biggest aspect that Revit really helps us with is interfacing with the architect and staying up to speed with the design geometry. As the architects continue to design the building, we're able to take the model that they're building and import it into our model. And Revit basically has revolutionized the process and the rate at which we're able to incorporate their design into our energy model. The Autodesk resellers have really been instrumental in helping us be aware of new products coming out. They've been really great in providing training and lectures and speakers to inform us and also work with us as we come up with questions.
Using Revit MEP, it sets you apart from the other engineering firms. I mean, people specifically come to us because we are able to use Revit MEP to do our designs.